Dear students, welcome to your English language online lessons. Today we are going to start a new lesson. So please take your student's book, page 80-81. So take your student's book, page 80. Good, dear students. And now, before we start the lesson, will contains the following. So, the vocabulary predicating the future. Okay, the vocabulary will be about predicating the future. Grammar, we have the form of a future which is will, affirmative, negative, and interrogative. For skills expressing certainty and uncertainty. And writing predictions about your own future. Good. Now let's move directly to page 80. Good. Okay. Page 80. So, the main topic is in days to come. Okay, which means very simply future. Okay, which means very simply the future. So, the first exercise here is listen and repeat. So, we have the future. Good. Okay, so look at the picture. Okay, and now listen and try to repeat after me. Okay. 1. Have enough food for everyone. Have enough food for everyone. 2. Okay, what is 2? Fossil fuels run out. Okay, fossil fuels run out. 3. Find cures for disease. 4. Rivers and lakes dry up. 5. Live longer. 6. Stop wars. 7. Animals lose their homes. 8. Go on holidays in space. And 9. Temperatures rise. So, this is just like predictions to the future. Okay, so we have 1. Enough food for everyone. 2. Fossil fuels run out. Find cures for disease. Rivers and lakes dry up. Live longer. Stop wars. Animals lose their homes. Go on holidays in space. And temperature rises. Good. So we have exercise 2, which is reading. Are you pessimist or an optimist? Are you pessimist or an optimist? Take the quiz to find out. Match each prediction 1-5 according to what you think will happen. Okay, according to what you think will happen. So I am not going to give you an answer key for reading. Why? Very simply because the answer depends on the way of your thinking. So here we have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, definitely not. 2, I doubt it. 3, maybe. 4, probably. 5, definitely. So we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words in 1 to 10 sentences. Okay, let me read, okay, for you for more understanding. We all have questions about the future. How will things change? What will we become? Some of us see a bright future while others think life won't be so easy. How about you? What do you think the future happen? What do you think will happen in the next 50 years? So I will read the questions for you. Okay, and you write. It depends on you. Okay, I repeat, it depends on you and the way you think about the future. So we have a positive thinking and we have a negative thinking. We have a pessimist and optimist. So one, people will be healthier and live longer. So for me, okay, I may say maybe. Okay. 2, science will find a cure for cancer. Okay, I may say probably. 3, there will be enough food for everyone. Okay, I hope so. Okay, I said definitely. Okay, I wish. 4, hundreds of animal species will lose their homes or become extinct. I repeat, hundreds of animal species will lose their homes or become extinct. So I may said, okay, I don't know, actually, maybe, I'm not sure. Many rivers and lakes will dry up. I will say definitely not. Okay. 6, researchers will find a new clean source of energy before fossil fuels run out. So I may said definitely. Okay. 7, governments will stop wars. Probably. 8, global temperature will rise and cause serious environmental problems. Probably. 9, people will go on holidays in space. I guess definitely not. And 10, the world will be a better place for everyone. Maybe. Okay, so as I said, the answer, it depends on you. And when you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 10 sentences, you can see the score, okay, that you get. So, and you know, if you are a positive, optimist person or if you are a pessimist person. Good, dear students. And now let's move to page 81. You have a grammar of today, the form of a future, will. So, will. Affirmative, negative, interrogative. So, the form of a future is will. So we have a form affirmative, negative, and interrogative. So let's find out. So this is the chart that you have in your student's book. A, read the table. Okay, let's read the table. So let's start. We have will, as I have said, form of future. We have affirmative. And we have negative. So let's start with affirmative. We have I, you, he, she, etc. means the subject. Will lose. Okay. Okay, home. And I have my, your, his, will lose. Okay, what? Home. Good. So this is the form of affirmative. This is the form of a future. Will, affirmative, will lose. For negative, for example, I have he won't has food to eat, or I won't have food to eat. Okay, so the affirmative form is will, the negative form is won't. Good. And now let's move to interrogative. So will I, okay, the same way how we use a question. So we have subject verb inversion. So we have will I drive a car? Will she drives a car, etc. So it's very answer. And we have short answers. And we have short answers. Yes, I will, or no, I won't. Okay. Yes, I will, or no, I won't. So we use will for predictions on what we think or believe. So keep in mind that we use will for predictions on what we think or believe. For example, I think people will live longer. Okay, this is just a prediction. Okay, based on my personal opinions. On the spot decisions, it's hot. I will open the window. Okay. On the spot decisions, it's hot. I will open the window. So the form of will here is a short form of will. Okay, good. And now let's move to exercise B. Find in will or won't. Is the person optimistic or pessimistic? Okay, optimistic means positive person. Pessimistic means negative person. Okay, negative means I think about negative things. Optimist means someone who got a positive energy and gives you a positive energy too. So fill in with will or won't, and is the person optimistic or pessimistic? So we have to fill this paragraph to find out. Good. Now I am sure life in what? Okay, read the paragraph and try to give me the answer before. Okay, try to do it by yourself before I read with the answers for you. Again, okay, pause the video and do the exercise. Good. Now let me give you the answer. So I am sure life in 21,001 will be very different from life today. People will live longer because they will lead healthier lives. There won't be as many diseases, and we will all have enough food to eat. All nations will be at peace, and there won't be any more wars. Our world will be a beautiful place to live. Very good. So it's very, very clear that the person who is writing or thinking this way, he is a optimistic person. Very good. So I repeat, I am sure life in 21,001 will be different from life today. People will live longer because they will lead healthier lives. There won't be as many diseases, and we will all have enough food to eat. All nations will be at peace, and there won't be any more wars. Our world will be a beautiful place to live in. Good, dear students, and now make sure you write down the answers. And now let's move to exercise C. Write complete questions, then answer them. So we have one as an example, then I will give you the answers step by step so that you can understand the way how we answer. People spend holidays on the moon. Okay, so we have to turn this information into a question. Will people spend their holidays in the moon? We answer either yes they will or no they won't. So 2. Robots do all the housework. So what is the question here? Okay, look, will robots do all the housework? Yes they will, no they won't. 3. People have more free time. Question, will people have more free time? Yes they will, or no they won't. So the way how you write a question now is easy. It's very easy, okay? Colas becomes extinct, okay? Will colas become extinct? Yes, they will. No, they won't. Okay, cars fly in the air. Give me a question. Good. Will cars fly in the air? Yes, they will, or no, they won't. People read books. Give me a question. Okay, we always start with will. Okay, it's clear now. Will people read books? So the answer is yes they will or no they won't. People use money. That is the question here. It's easy. Will people use money? Yes they will or no they won't. Okay, computers be faster. Okay, will computer be faster? Yes, they will. No, they won't. Okay, it's a very, very simple exercise. You have an information and you have to turn this information into a question with a prediction. Okay, so we use will, okay, in the beginning as a verb. Then we use the subject. Okay, good. So the last sentence 8, will computers be faster? Yes, they will. No, they won't. Excellent. And now let's move to everyday English express certainty and uncertainty. So B, use the language in the table and the idea in exercise 1 to ask and answer. You can also use your own ideas. So let's start with expressing certainty. Okay, for sure, definitely, absolutely. For sure, definitely, absolutely. And the expression of or expressions of uncertainty, I don't think so. Perhaps, maybe, probably, not really. I repeat, I don't think so. Perhaps, maybe, probably, not really. So, when we are sure of something, okay, we say for sure, definitely, absolutely. When we are not really sure about something, I don't think so, perhaps, maybe, probably, not really. You just use one of these expressions. So we have situation E. A, will people stop wars? B, I don't think so. Or if you are not sure, if you want to use another word, probably. So go to exercise 1 and ask what? Exercise 1 to take ideas. Okay, let me show you a suggestion answer key. Okay, in exercise 1. So B, answer key. A, will people go on holiday in space? Okay. B, I don't think so. Okay, this is an expression for uncertainty. A, will all wars end and people live in peace? B, absolutely. Okay, here you can use absolutely, definitely, for sure, okay, etc. All the expressions will be correct. A, will we live longer? B, perhaps, or probably, or not really. Okay, you can use one of the expressions. A, will researchers find a cure for most disease? B, probably, or you can use for sure, or definitely, or perhaps. Okay, the question, the answer is depends on your way of thinking. So you can finish the other questions. Okay, it's very easy. You just ask a question with using will, and the answer is very simple. If you are sure of the answer, if you are sure of the things will happen, okay, or you are a positive person, use certainty words. And if you are not sure about things, other things will happen, use uncertainty. And now let's move to the last part of our lesson, which is homework. Okay, I give you a homework. And before that, go to writing. Okay, you have a writing, which is the last thing in your pages 81. Okay, write 5 predictions about what life will be like in 50 years. Read them to the class. Are you a pessimist or an optimist? Okay, you have a freedom to write anything you want, and if you write your paragraph, you can share it with your classmates. Now I give you a homework, page 117, exercise 3. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you next week, inshallah. Goodbye.